Today is 576 day that I'm here to share lessons I learn, and I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about goals and quitting. Now, a lot of times people have goals, a lot of have dreams, but a lot of times when people first time trying to pursue a new goal, first time to get out of employment to entrepreneurship, they are struggling. They are struggling because they are quitting too fast. So how to build that resilience? That is a question that every single person is supposed to ask themselves. Because resilience and consistency allows you to achieve the things that you want. So today we'll share a new person who is coming out of the shell and trying new things. How a lot of times at the end of the day he quits. So now when you think about any kind of goal, of course, when you take action, there's two things that potentially could end up being. You can have a negative experience or you can have a positive experience. Now, of course, if you have a positive experience, it's easy. That means that you will keep doing that. But now, if you have a negative experience, what happens when you have a negative experience? So that external negative experience leads to emotional experience. So that means that external experience leads to some kind of feeling. And that feeling could be a disappointment. And of course, because you start experiencing emotional experience, and it's ongoing. A lot of times people choose to be in a worry all the time. Where that leads? That leads to self-talk. And people speak of, maybe this is not for me. Maybe this a negative experience proves that I'm not able. I'm not enough. I will not be able to do it. This is not for me. So there's a lot of self-talk happens after negative experiences, after all those emotional experiences as well. Now, what happens when people speak all those negative talks, self-talks? Then people start to doubt and say, maybe I made a bad choice. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Maybe I need to go back to the work. Maybe I need to go back to plan B. Maybe it will never work out for me. Now, what happens after self-doubt? When people doubt themselves, fear cripples them. Now, when fear cripples in, of course, it's very hard to pursue something. It's very hard to do something because people are afraid to do things because of fear. And self-doubt is one of the big things that really fuels fear. And now, like, of course, if you have fear, you do not trust anymore your goals. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust the plan that you chose to achieve your goal. But now, let's look into other example. Let's break this cycle and let's break this line. So if you're a new person who pursue goals, I truly believe that when you are first-time entrepreneur, you must have a mentor. You must have a guide. You must have people who could potentially guide you and help you from a bad self-talk. Because I truly believe that every single person, including myself, have a lot of self-talk. And not every self-talk is great. So that means when you have a negative experience and you start having those emotional experience, what you need to do, you need to catch yourself and speak with a mentor, a guide, a coach. Say, this is exactly what happened and this is what kind of emotions I have. And then what the mentor will do, they will normalize your struggle. Because a lot of times people think that this struggle is only for them. The only person who struggles with that is them. But that's not true. Every single person is struggling with some part of the journey. And when you understand that 95%, 99% of struggling who are pursuing something meaningful, you realize, yeah, maybe, okay, maybe that's, if everyone is struggling with that, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I just need to put more effort. Maybe I need to take more action. Maybe I need to build more skill to be able to achieve that. So that means that a mentor is able to normalize your struggle. Now, when a mentor normalizes your struggle, the next step is that you start to believe that, yeah, like other people experience exactly the same thing. So when they pursue this, they experience disappointment, they've experienced resistance, they experience this one. So you start to believe that you are no different. You are able to achieve the things that you set for yourself because you're willing to go through that. You're willing to go through resistance. And of course, what belief creates? Belief creates a lot of confidence. So that means you believe that you can do that too. If they were able to do that, why not you? Why not you? That's the question that every single person you need to ask. Why not me? I'm willing to take action. I'm willing to go through stuff, and I'm willing to find a way to make things happen. And of course, belief creates confidence. And basically, when you have confidence, that creates trust in yourself, trust in the business that you're pursuing, trust in the people around you, and in general, trust that what you put on the paper, those goals that you've written down, will be achieved. So I'm a huge advocate for mentors, for guides, for coaches. I know that every single person needs a different coach because it depends what you want to achieve. But when you find writing out all the goals, the number one thing is find who achieved your goal. That's how you're supposed to choose your mentor. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.